car, you're gonna have to clap yourself. This is so good. This is the best lemonade in Dubai. See, you should do a reel about my relationship with food.
You know, obviously everyone's like, oh God, I'm so down. You've accomplished this, you have your own company. So,
First of all, I'm not that young anymore, my friend. I did start very young, and I used to be the youngest that does everything. I went to work in New York, I was working in Istanbul, I was working in Paris. I enjoyed it, but I hate it also because this is when I really realized that I am not made to have somebody above my head. But yeah, I had no idea I was gonna end up, in Saudi. Keep in mind, I went to Saudi for a job. I was supposed to go teach in the university for a semester, and the 4 months became 10 plus years because I did meet contractor at the time, which we still work with, Mr. Clive, which I love. He asked me small parts like do a living room there, do a little like landscape or elevation work here or there. I need a cookie. The cookies are so good. No, not the biscotto, because the cookie are gonna look so bad on eating. Nothing makes me as happy as food. And I've been like this since I was a kid, by the way. I loved nectarine and peaches. All my photos are with a peach and a nectarine in my hand. It's like, if I didn't have a peach and a nectarine in my hand, I would cry.
But my real question is how did we get to this point in the conversation?
I don't know, but that's the fun part. So I was talking about Clive. Initially, he literally said, come do one living. He was testing me, obviously. That's our project, by the way. Anyway, go back to Clive. One day he called and he said, okay, so there are those clients. They're very big clients. They've already hired 2 architectural offices, but they're not happy. Can you come in and maybe give them some ideas? He was stressing because imagine, at the time, Clive was already in his late 60s, and he was literally going to introduce a 23 years old girl to design a 2,000 plus square meter home. I just had to show them what I could do. So I went, and I think on my bank account I had, I don't know, maybe like $1,500. So I called my friends in Paris. It was 2008. Nobody had jobs. So I said, guys, I'm gonna pay you like 200 euro each for 14 days, and we need to get it done. I don't know how crazy I was that I wanted to pull this out in 2 weeks. And keep in mind, I had a full-time job at the time. I was teaching. Anyway, so we got to the client, and there was a 14-seater dining table. I laid the boards on the 14-seater dining table, and this is how I got the project.
Do you like the project?
I still like that project. I still love the volumes of the project, but would I have designed it the same way? Absolutely not. That's why I love this job. It's like you learn new things every year, every month.
Got better.
Yeah. I don't know where I have to go now. Near the end.